Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Fridays. I'm Miranda,
And I'm Dan.
and we were just testing you guys.
That's right. Those weren't technical difficulties.
Not
We
at
left that mic
all.
on purpose.
Absolutely did. All right, let's jump into our setup today. So, we're streaming to YouTube and Facebook.
Using vMix Pro version 22
Got our PTZ Optics USB 20X camera.
and their NDI 20X camera that we're still testing. Thank you, PTZ Optics.
Yup. I got the X Keys mouse mat.
We're monitoring your comments on Facebook and YouTube. We're on our through through vMix Social on our Kindle Fire.
And of course, we're using our XKE 124 T-Bar with the video switcher key set.
Yes, we are. And we maxed that baby out yesterday. We were live streaming on Amazon covering 4 different X keys, and we had all 12 inputs loaded
Yep.
and half a dozen overlays, and it performed admirably,
It
I must
did.
say.
I think that was our longest stream yet.
Almost an hour, right?
Almost an hour.
50 some minutes. They encourage that on Amazon. They want you to be on there for a long time,
Yeah.
answer questions if you can. So, for today, I just was doing something on my computer and I was getting frustrated because it was so tedious and ridiculous that I decided to make an X key to help me out. And I thought, well, maybe somebody else would like to know about this. So I quick threw together a little tutorial this morning.
Nice.
We'll show it to you.
Let's check it out.
What I want to show you here today is just one little way that X keys makes my job easier. And the example we're going to use is in Facebook. So Facebook has this thing, if you're a Facebook business, where they show you how many people like a video you have running and give you a message, say, hey, these people liked your video. You should probably invite them to like your page to increase your page likes. But the only method for doing this, as far as I can tell, is you have to come down here to the likes and open this up, and you have to manually scroll through this list, and they only display a certain number of these at a time, so you have to scroll about 3 long scrolls down to see everything in that part, click and wait for the rest of them to load, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. And this is rather tedious and wears my finger out from scrolling, so I want to program an X key to help me with this. So we launched the MacroWorks 3.1 programming interface, and a picture of our 24 key comes up here. I'm going to program this key, and it's the Functions tab that I want to start on. Hit Show Functions here. What we want is a mouse scroll repeat function, because we want this to scroll down and keep repeating while we hold it down. We see here that negative values are for scroll down, so I'm going to go with -10. That's the maximum while I'm holding that key down. And then when I release the key, I want it to left click wherever I happen to be on the screen. It's that simple. I'm going to save that, close the GUI here, go back into Facebook, open up these 920 likes, and then hover my mouse over here, press the key on the X keys, and as I hold it down, the scroll down happens. When I release it, the click happens. I do that again. And all the time I'm doing this, I'm watching that column of buttons on the right side, hunting for one that isn't grayed out so I can click invite on it. It takes a while because 920 likes is a lot of names, and we're loading them maybe 15, 20 at a time every time I do these scrolls. So I just keep hunting and hunting and pressing and releasing and hunting. Sure wish Facebook would give me an easier method to do this, but they don't, so at least I have my X keys. Where are you, little elusive button? I know you're in here. There it is. Now I can move my mouse up, click invite, go back to the bottom of the screen, and continue the hunt. So that is just one little way I use X keys to make my job a little bit easier, fix an issue that somebody hasn't fixed in software yet. Hope they do someday. But until then, got my X keys.
Awesome tutorial. Good job. Hey, that's what it's there for, is to make your life
has
easier.
been frustrating me for so long. Quick shout out to Jason Jenkins for making that video for us, and we have over 1,000 likes, loves, and wows on it
It's
already.
pretty impressive.
But in order to do that, invite people to like it. I don't believe that they don't just put the new ones at the top or put them in some kind of order, but I have not found any way other than just scroll. And it's my poor index finger is worn out from doing that. So
They want to make you work for it.
I guess. Yeah. And before we go any further, Miranda told me some really sad news this morning.
It's really sad. I think everyone should brace themselves because I am sad about it. Grumpy Cat has passed away.
Yeah, R.I.P. Grumpy Cat.
So, rest in peace.
Sorry if we delivered the bad news to you. And are we out of time?
I think we've covered our 5 minutes.
We did our 5, but we have something special to show you when we come back.
Yep, so
hang on
with us.
Be right back.
And we're back.
We are back. We had
Right.
some fun comments today. Well, I take that as a compliment, Tommy. I did that title in vMix GT titler, and it was amazing what you can do with that new little device that
That is pretty cool.
they added. Rudy, all I can say is I'm disappointed.
But you can catch the replay.
Yeah, the replay's still up.
Yep, and there's a link in the description of the YouTube live video right now.
Thank you, Maggie. Mines? Not familiar with Mines.
Nope.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, look into that.
My friend Cindy finally made it. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks for tuning
Yay.
in. I know you've been trying to catch us
Welcome.
for a while. Thank you, Rudy. There are a lot of features buried in MacroWorks, and that's why we try to hit one of them once in a while.
Yep.
Okay, back to this little thing. The surprise.
Yes.
This just arrived this morning. Miranda and I have been working on this project to provide protective cases for X keys, and we've teamed up with mycasebuilder.com, and I designed this this baby right here for holding and protecting an XK 60, 80, or even the 68 jog and shuttle would fit nicely in here. And you can see it's got a pocket down below for the cord or for you to drop your angled feet in. And then there's a little slot over here on the side that the cord tucks into.
That's awesome.
I forget the price on this, but it seems like it was only like less than $40 for the case. And My Case Builder, they're like really cool guys. They have an online design tool so you can get custom foam cut and made for whatever you need to protect.
Yep.
So we're doing a full line of these. We'll have one a design for all of the X keys
Yep.
and links from our web page so that you can go right from our product page to My Case Builder and order the case and the foam design that will fit and know that it's going to work.
Yep. Links should be up shortly.
Yep. What we have here.
Showing more uses of X keys. I discover new uses every day.
We're very happy to hear that.
Serious, you guys looked like real professional streamers yesterday. Tom Sinclair would be proud.
If we can make the streaming idiot proud, then I think we're doing a fine job.
Martin and I are still grumpy.
Rudy, I believe that is the only correct way to honor Grumpy Cat's memory is to stay grumpy for at least a day.
It's true. George Jetson syndrome.
So you're referring to the overlay? Hit the overlay again. We'll see. Is that what you're referring to, Tommy?
We need such a case just to wander around Amsterdam.
Yes. Custom design it to hold all your goodies.
There you go.
Did we miss anything fun? Oh, hey, before I forget, Tommy, I'm sorry I missed your comment last week. It was not meant to be a slight or an insult to you in any way, shape, or form.
Promise.
I just overlooked it. Do you have anything else fun in here?
You heard a rumor we might be doing a rail driver stream in a few weeks. That rumor is true.
That is true. We're lining something up. We want to do an Amazon stream about the rail driver about a week before Father's Day.
Yep.
So that people can learn all about it and get it for their dads or their grandpas.
Yep. We'll post it on Facebook and everything with the links.
It's not the one I was trying to get. Oh, stop it. We'll have to get on that.
Yeah.
This was the comment I was trying to put up. Really. Yes, we agree.
That's true.
That's what you meant by George Jetson syndrome. Worn out finger?
Oh.
George, or maybe Homer Simpson, maybe?
I'm not sure.
His fingers, I was thinking of the nuclear power plant, but then again, it could be, his fingers could be worn out eating donuts. Yes, Dedeker, we listen to you. You may not think we listen to you, but we do pay attention to the comments in here. And I need to figure out some technical issues. And you need a pretty powerful machine to run a train simulator, especially the ones they have today with high-powered graphics. And so we need one to do that and another one to stream at the same time. And
we'll get it figured out.
We will. We'll figure it out.
It's just a few things.
Just a few, you guys did miss it, a lot of you, but the live stream we did on Amazon, I think it went pretty well. And so we were on for almost an hour. We didn't have that many comments, but after we finished,
there's a few stats. They're already improving their app and everything for streaming, and they were able to give us live stats as soon as the video was done. And we actually had 67 viewers, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
only the second time doing it on Amazon or streaming on Amazon.
And the first one that we did, the stats on that
after a week, it was up to 9,500 views.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, and I think you said the average time was like Oh, I'm thinking of the second one. The one we did yesterday, the average view time was like over 4 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
So people were actually kind of paying some attention.
Yeah, and
That
I
was
just
really
actually
well.
checked it this morning and it's already up to average view of like 35 minutes. So
Great.
it's pretty fun.
Great.
Looks 500. Only the second hand works.
I have to discuss that with our graphic artist, Martin. I have no control over that. Tommy message about the NVIDIA drivers. I checked. Tom Sinclair posted something in our user group about NVIDIA drivers. They're having some security issues and they're updating them. But when I read through the comments on that, or the press release NVIDIA put out on that, it did not affect the card that we had. So
Cool.
didn't have to do that.
Good deal.
Yes, Rudy,
Yep.
it's crazy the number of people that are buzzing around Amazon and will click over. I'm not sure. I mean, this live streaming thing is so new to them, and currently they're only offering it to U.S. sellers
Yep.
and U.S. sellers with a registered brand in Amazon.
Yeah.
So not just anybody. I think it's kind of it was smart of them to roll it out to a smaller group so they
To
could
start out with, yeah.
test it and refine it. We're hoping to get somebody from that Amazon team on the show in the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote back that he wants to do it. He's just got to work out a few things.
Awesome.
So it's pretty cool. I want to ask him why they developed it on an iOS platform, because I can't imagine a lot of resellers, if they're serious at all, that they
Right.
want to stream from an iPhone, because you're so limited. You can't do overlays. You can't bring video
Yeah.
in, So, I would imagine they're going to catch on to that pretty quickly. And
I'm hoping so. It's kind of annoying doing it all on the phone, like setting it up, getting the stats and
if
everything.
you're curious, Miranda did a nice little tutorial on how we set it up so we could use vMix to stream.
Yeah.
And then I passed that on to Tim at vMix, and he put something up too, or we'll have something coming up on YouTube shortly. Let's see, what do we have here?
No,
Yeah,
probably not.
there was something there, but I'm not gonna say it. Still not oversaturated. Well, certainly not on Amazon.
No.
See, they're just figuring it out. I don't know, Tommy. You could try. You could get your mule on there as a spokesperson for selling your shine. That could be very interesting.
Oh my gosh.
And we have here.
In the right time, Dan also shows peer engineering at our
Yeah.
worthy company and rightly so.
Thanks, Martin.
you.
We do, we think it's pretty cool that we're poised. Well, we had the studio and we had some experience, so
Yeah.
we were ready to go. And from what they're telling us, I think we have one of the best streams going on there right now, just because we did have some practice and knew what we were doing.
Yep.
Yes.
Amazon is slowly taking over the world.
Yeah, and our sales numbers on Amazon have been steadily climbing. So somehow I don't think he was referring to milk, Rudy. Could be wrong. Well, guys, another fun Friday.
Yep.
And thanks for popping in to spend a few minutes with us. If you're curious, you can go to our Facebook page and well, we can put some links in this thing we put up on YouTube.
Yep.
I think the Amazon stream we did yesterday would be worth a look. I think
That stream
Miranda's
is already on
tutorial
the link here.
Yeah, even if you're not going to stream on Amazon, you might want to just look at Miranda's tutorial to see the hoops that she had to jump through to get the thing set up so we could actually stream.
Yeah.
We have here. Speaking of streams, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of puzzles us too, Rudy. But when we were discussing this with our UK reseller, our distributor over there, our Deep,
Hmm.
it seems like their Amazon business model in Europe is very different from it is in over here.
Yeah,
Because over here, anybody in his garage can list something on Amazon and sell it and ship it. And from what we could tell over there, they were still trying to keep a more traditional store model where you were selling your products to Amazon and then Amazon was selling them to the customer. And then, of course, Europe, you guys have all the VAT issues and those other things
right.
to that have to complicate things. I don't know. It's just doesn't seem to be big. Not big. Yeah, yeah, and we do hear a number of complaints about them. Well, thank you, Cindy. Appreciate that. All about the Prime. I agree, Maggie. If
It's true. I use Prime all the time.
me too, I'm
I'm
guilty.
very guilty of it.
But it's so easy to find something you want and just click buy and have the thing show up at your door a couple days later. It's amazing.
Yep.
Which order? Which order? Yes, yes, she does say does thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
We've had seen that with some other issues where Germany likes to put up some barriers to keep people from getting products imported. You're correct, Rudy. You are correct. At least he didn't call you Amanda.
It's true.
Talking to you, Tommy. Okay. Lots of fun.
Yup.
And always fun to see you guys on here. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, always appreciate
Uh,
it.
yeah, and Cindy, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you finally made it. Hope it was worth your few minutes on the interweb. All right.
All right.
Farewell, everybody.
Have a good
Farewell,
weekend.
Grumpy Cat. Bye.
Bye.